welcome to my Flosstube channel. And yes, 2024 is coming, and yeah, I'm gonna talk today about my plans of 2024. I hope that this topic interests you, and let's go. I have created a PowerPoint, so it will be easier for me to show you my plans. Let's start. At first, I've decided to try WebGo. So with that system, I can do some good progress on my previous whips that I have shown you on my last regular video, like regular Flosstube. And today I will show you my WebGo board, and you'll understand what I think about. Let me do this. I think I can take my picture here. And yeah, look, here I have put all of my whips here, and I marked finish the designs that can be finished. It's my winter outings and just none wildflowers wishes. And yes, Shepherd's Bush, Snow Hill also can be finished in a month, so I included them only in one number. And then the other designs that need more than one touch, less than 1,000. I'm sorry. The other designs which have more than 1,000 stitches in them, they will be in a few months. So you can see I have put my design. You can see I have put my tasks for the month, like if I will be stitching soda stitch, my princess designs, I need to stitch them 7 days and 3,000 stitches. Why 3,000 stitches? Because I started the design on 2021, and that year, and this year is going to be 2024, so it is already 3 years that this design is in my whips. So I think they can have more axes in a month than other designs that I have started last year. So I have 2 of them, my soda stitch princesses and golden kite princessy queen with her ladies designs. And these 2 designs will need 3,000 stitches to finish the goal of that month. And I took this template from Teresa Little Stitcher's website. I will link her down below, and thank you her for her job that she has been doing, because I think this template is very cool and easy for me. I don't need to make my own, and if I made my own, it won't be this kind of well thought. So yes, this is my WebGo. You can see I have included also my Janine Lily Pond Dreams, which is going to be my new year, new start. It is not whip yet, but it will be whip starting from January. That's why I included this here. And what else do I need to tell you about my WebGo plans? So if I do 5 in a row, for example this or diagonal, I can do some serious shopping from one shop, cross stitch related shop, and by saying serious shopping, it means to kit up a project or to buy some new designs or fabric, thread. So it will be everything in that and that purchase, and that's the purchase needs to be one. So I can decide depending on my needs and wishes where I want to shop at that time. If I do 5 in a row. If I do 2 tasks of the month, so for example, for January, we have already the numbers 9 and 22. So I'm gonna focus on my wildflower finish, and I'll try to finish that. And my Mill Hill house, and do 7 days and 1,000 stitches on that. So if I do these 2 tasks during January, I can buy something, one piece. It can be either design, either fabric, either some special thread. I don't count DMCs because it's like we always need some DMC, or we always buy 1 or 2. It doesn't count. But some fabric or special threads or some equipment or some design pattern and so or charm or button, it can be bought if I finish that month's plan. So here in the down below I have put all of my WIPs. I haven't written their journaling, but journaling is basically, I have written it. Yeah, this is it. It's just listing that I can remember. And if, for example, I finish my Mirabilia Eastern Fairy, because I have 1, 2, I dedicated 2 months for her. And there are like less things to do. I think I can finish it during 2024. Let's say I finish it on 7 and I have 1, so I'm going to start something new, and that something new is going to fill my 21. So the 21 block won't be like very easy doing nothing. I have included here also no buy month, because it's very difficult for me not to buy anything cross stitch related. So I think that's a good point. I have already also included here some butterfly or some other finish that I want. I make also journal. I'm sorry. I also make some journals, bookbinding journals, and sometimes I put cross stitch elements on their covers. So they are like little designs, like 50 to 50 or something near that. So I can dedicate this month to that kind of projects and finish at least 1 butterfly. So I wrote butterfly because I'm planning to stitch some butterflies. Then I included a doll. You may not have seen this, but you will see this on my Flosstubes in future. I am making a doll. Unfortunately, I cannot show it now. I'm sorry for that. I forgot to bring a picture of that. But I can search Mia Dolla Mari. Yes. This is the doll that I'm making for my daughter. So this 19 block is for that, and the blouse is one very special thing to me. I have started that 2 or more years ago and haven't finished yet. So you can see that on my first WIPs. When my introduction video, I have shown that to you. So I want to finish that. That's why I included it here. And yeah, that's it. This is my WIPCO plans. Other designs that haven't been included here, I will add this here later, because I have included here all of my whips. So if there will be another starts, and there is going to be another start in this year, they will be here. So if one of these blocks will be finished sooner than it has been called, I can put the design here. That's about my whipco, and let's get into my plans. Yeah, then whipco board, I have talked about it. New year, new start. Yes, I'm going to have one, and I'll show you that. I have already talked about it in my last Flosstube, in my last haul video, so that's that. Then I am planning to start some birthday project, some May Mania start, because during May Mania lots of people start projects every day. I am not gonna do that because I do not want to start that many. But eventually, if I do all of my plans, I can start more than 25 almost projects. And yeah, that's why I decided that May Mania start also. At least one can be a start, because I want to be the part of that thing. Then I can start a design if I have met a whip goal during its month. So I can start extra 24 designs during the year. What that's mean? So on my whipco, you have seen that during January I need to finish my Just Nan wildflower wishes, and if I finish that, I can start one of my projects that I will show you now, one of the starts that I plan to do. And if I finish the second task, like doing 7 days and 1,000 stitches on my Mill Hill house design, I can start second design on that month. So each month I can start 2 designs. Yes, each month I can start 2 designs. I am planning here to do some serious shopping, and my main goal of this year is to finish my winter outings. By all of the backstitching and framing, I want to fully finish that. And I have rule that's one designer, one company, one rule. What does one designer, one company at the same time? I think it's not done. At the same time. Yeah. For example, I have some Mirabilia in my whips. I cannot start another Nora Corbett design. I have to finish my Mirabilia because designer is the same. The lines are also, they are just different lines. Or for example, if I've stitched something from Debbie Mom from Dimensions, I cannot start Debbie Mom from Mill Hill. That's my rule, because I don't want to have many whips, but I'm okay with having that, but I want to have them stitched. That's why I decided to stick to this rule for now. These are all my current whips that I have. Maybe I can put my picture here and I'll do this. So oh yeah, this is better. You can see all of my whips here, and you can know about them like more deeply by watching my previous Flosstube. I believe it's Flosstube number 4. I am not gonna stick to them. And yes, this is my New Year, New Start. Janine, Lily Pond Dreams by Black Swan Designs, designer Karen Weaver. You can see this design is so beautiful. I love it. I'm gonna stitch everything by the kit. They have put some even weave 28 count. I have already washed it. I am washing little by little all of the threads, because Janine recommends you to wash your threads before starting stitching them. And yes, you should, because some colors have left color mark on the paper napkin that I put them, so it won't be like very safe to wash this design after finishing. And Jalene also talks about that in her instructions. In their instructions, they say that you should give this to dry cleaning, and it will be better if the dry cleaning company had some experience with needlework before. I don't have, if I can find some dry cleaning needlework specifically surfaces here in Armenia, but I think I can give it to some dry cleaners who I really like trust. So that's gonna be my new year, new start. I have already packed it. It's in my bag, so it's going to with us to our holidays. Oh, next January, and I'm going to start one. As I said, if I finish all of my Vipco stuff, I can start them. So if I finish one task, I can start one. If I can finish 2 tasks from my Vipco, I can start both of these. And I'm gonna show you the designs per month that I'm planning to start. And this is not good. Let's do this. Okay, I will come here. Where should I put myself? Okay. Cottage garden samplings, winter wisdom. It is very good design. I love it. Actually, I love most of their design. I am going to stitch them, and I want to stitch most of them. Then next is Renata Parolin Christmas. Oh, it is so beautiful. I cannot tell you how I love it. And yeah, this design is great. Next is February. On February we have full coverage February saying. So that's why I have decided that one of my stars will be full coverage. It is small but full coverage piece. This is the kit by RTO, portrait of the woman in a hat by the picture of Amadeo Modigliani. And you can see this is the stitch one, and the right one is the original picture, that original painting that the painter did. They are not very similar, but they remind each other. And next, on February, we have Valentine's Day. In Armenia, we also have Saint Sarkis's Day, which is also the day of lovers. So I've decided to start Teresa Kogut's Let Love Rain design. I love this. I wanted to start this very long time ago, and I hope I can start this. I want to finish them. So every design that I'm gonna show you today is my love. I love them. I don't know, will I stitch them, or maybe eventually I can change my plans, but I love them. I want to know that I do really passionate about these designs. I want to stitch them. Next, on March, we are going to prepare to Easter. I don't know when exactly Easter is going to be this year, but it's either on March or in April, so it's good to start on March so I can finish one egg from this. It's from Just Cross Stitch magazine by Karen Bowen of KAB Studio Creations, and I love these eggs, and I hope that one day I can have three of them, but for this March I'm planning one of them. Next is Cedar Hill Country Meadow design. This is small design, old design, but like oldie but goodie. I love this. This is like very calm, beautiful. Yes, can't wait to have it stitched. Next is April, and April is not like every. Uh, I don't think that April has some specific theme. So I have decided Heartstring Samplery Coffee Quaker Part 2. Uh, heartstring Heartstring, I'm sorry, Samplery have like several designs about coffee, and I like some of them. And I know that this design was very popular a few years ago, but as I am new into cross stitch, I can call me like fully into cross stitch like a year. Before that, it was like one or two stitches per week, so it isn't. I don't count that. Um, I decided that I want this design, so it doesn't matter if it's not on trend now. And next is again from magazine. It's this time it's from Cross Stitcher magazine. Paw Perfect Portraits by Maria Diaz, and look this cuties. And yes, I want to make this pillow. I'm gonna stitch this on Aida. Make it pillow. I have watched on the pattern. It's not like very difficult one. You can see that these are many one color blocks. So I think I can manage to like finish it in upcoming years. Not this year, in years. So this year I'm planning only start. And yeah, that's it. And maybe I will give this pillow to my husband. No, not to my husband, to my brother, who recently bought a house. Yes, that house is now under construction, but apartment, it's not a house, it's an apartment, but it's under construction. So eventually when he will fully go into that house, I can give this to him. He loves dogs very much. And he has also my great Coco Chanel. She is a little puddle. Love her. Yes, on April 21 is my birthday, so I'm going to start birthday project, and I have decided that Inspiration Sampler by Rosewood Manor is going to be the one. I have watched that many people stitch this like more than a year, and finally I can start it. I hope I can start it. I know that it's very big, but I don't afraid of that. I hope that this design that Karen Kluba created one day can be hanging in my walls. It's adorable, so it will be like great birthday present for me. May Mania. Yes, on 1st of May I am going to have a start, but I haven't decided yet which one I am planning to do. So if I finish my Easter Fairy Mirabilia till May, I can start my Mirabilia Garden Verses. This MD04, it's like very, very cool. It's out of print, and it's very beautiful, and I think she's very similar to my big sister. She also writes. She's a writer, and maybe one day I can stitch this, frame it, and give to her, or maybe I will keep to me as a reminder of my sister. But I haven't decided. But I want to stitch this. Or if I won't finish my Easter fairy till May, I can start little dino design from MP Studio. This is being stitched on perforated plastic and it's two-sided, so you are stitching it's two time and then stitching, cutting and stitching two parts to them, and it's like two-sided toy. I don't know, I want to try this again for my brother because he loves dinosaurs. On May, if I finish my VIPCO plans, I can start my Luca S camper's cabin. I have talked about this design a lot. It's petite stitches and I'm gonna try it. It's, again, I love this design very much. Or or either and and design works Angel of Cross Stitch by Joan Elliott. Yes, this design is in all of cross stitchers' hearts. I know that it's like like anniversary related design, and it has many, like, it's not easy one, it's very difficult design. I know that people who have stitched this talk to their in their Flosstubes, but I am not afraid of this kind of thing. Little by little, but I can finish that one day. On June, I'm gonna stitch my lion cube kit. I have stitched my little deer design in 2021, so I'm gonna stitch lion cube on 2020. Oh no, I'm sorry, not 2021, 2023, and this one I'm going to stitch on 2024. And I've bought a brush kit from Pana. It's again Russian kit. Sailboat Under the Moon. It's going to be like very small brush that you can stick to your dresses or coats. On July, I think I can start Mereshka brunette design. I love this. It has also her companion piece blonde, but I want to start from brunette and then I will do another one. Or Tia Governor's herbs. This is like very vintage and cool design. I love to start or try one of Tia Governor's designs. Next is August, and on August I'm planning to start two trees. One is from Betlanka. She is a Russian designer and she does amazing job. I love almost her all of designs are great. Like I don't like many Russian designers, but Betlanka is one of my favorites. So I have decided to start summer tree because it do not has any specific thread, so it's just DMC and 2 or 3 Mill Hill beads, so I can find them on my stash. That's why I decided to start this. And the next tree is going to be Tree of Time by Alessandra Adelaide. Oh yeah, this is breathtaking. I haven't decided on which fabric I'm gonna stitch this, but I want to stitch this with ecru DMC, and I will try to find some fabric which has like great background, or maybe hand dyed. I haven't decided yet. Maybe I will dye with myself. We will see. But August is going to be a month of trees. September is about samplers, and I decided to try All Forest Embroidery. This is the free chart of theirs, Pumpkin Color Autumn. I wanted to start this design last year, but I couldn't, so maybe I will manage to do it next year. And that's great. It's very cool design. I'm not going to stitch them with like their specific threads. I will do my conversion to the threads that I have in my stash, and I'll stitch it. And next is from Ladida Sarah Lowell. Mm, I don't think that this design needs any explanation. It's very vintage, it's very cool, it's very like not very big, so manageable to finish in nearest future. It's great. Yeah, and the frame of it is also great. Maybe I can try to find some frame like this and finish it this way. We will see. On October, I'm gonna stitch the Cricut collection playing with jacks. And yes, I know that these designs was on trend again a few years ago, but I want to have this stitched. That's why I'm planning to start one. And Paula one, the upstairs sewing room. I love these designs. I know that they are very, very old, and many people do not like this vibe in these years, but I am very vintage girl, and everything which is connecting to like vintage dresses, historical dresses, like sewing, crafting. I love all that kind stuff, all stuff like that. um, so yes, this is the design that I will start on October, and then on November, I am planning to start Just Nan. Yes, I have Just Nan in my whips, but I'm planning to finish that on January, so I can start on November 1 again. And this design is one of my favorites. It's again small and cool. And next is Dreaming of Klimt by Barbara Anna Designs. Last month, I believe that place is now on in Armenia. There were some gallery, like digital gallery, and that was very cool about Klimt, about about his life, his works, and that was very, very cool that we went there, and that's why I have chosen this design from Barbarana Designs. I love most of her designs, but the first one that I will stitch will be Dreaming of Klimt. Again, inspired of that digital gallery that I went last month. And on December, we are stitching Christmas related or winter related stuff. So I am going to choose Shepherd's Bush Snow Child. And yes, I have Shepherd's Bush on my whips, but I am planning to finish that this year. So by December, it either can be finished or it will be in my whip goes and will be called for December. So I can start this if I finish that one or another WIPGO plan that month. And American School of Needlework magazine has some great gingerbread villages in on their pages, so I decided to choose one of them. I haven't decided yet which house I will choose, but I have plenty of time till December, and I have many perforated papers from my Mill Hill kits that I have changed to fabric. I don't know will I choose plastic or not, but maybe. We will see. Maybe some big parts will be plastic and then smaller parts paper if the colors will be matched. And yes, that's it. All of my plans. Yeah, I want to tell also that cross stitch is about having a good time, so I may change my plans, and I hope that I won't, but who knows? Maybe I will see some Flosstube stitches design that I like and I have in my stash, or some I will dig to my stash and find some other pieces that I want to stitch and will change my mind. Just a reminder for me and reminder for you that all this is a hobby and it's about having good time. So don't rush yourself, don't push yourself too hard to finish or do like very big progresses on your cross stitch, because it's about you, it's about us, it's about relaxing, and that's all. Just remind yourself that you're the most important people in your life, not cross stitch. Cross stitch is maybe one of the funniest things or joyful things in your life, or the thing that, for example, I just love it. I want to relax with that. So that's it. Please please do some comments so I can see which designs you like or would like to stitch, or maybe you are planning to have, or maybe you are planning to start them this year too, or maybe you have them already in your weeps. I will be very happy to read all of your comments, and Happy New Year! Bye!